Dollar. Dirt on money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. We have a new Sunny V2. Dream's career has 12 months left. Dang, you gonna put a timetable on this, man, bro? Don't be counting on me like that. Hey, I find that highly disrespectful. If I do say so myself. How about you?
Like, don't count me out.
Yeah, don't put no time on my career, man. You never know what I might cook up in 12 months. I might cook up a master plan around this mug, bro. Don't put no timetable on me. I'm just playing, man. But hey, we finna find out what this about. But before we do, man, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. All you gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
lock it in with a thumbs up.
But with that being said, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get into it, y'all. Let's see what this is about, man. For him to have 12 months left, I don't know. That ain't cool. Let's go.
Dream's sub count hasn't changed in almost a full year. Then factor in his best friend's cancellation, the death of YouTube Minecraft culture, and a music career with its own Know Your Meme articles, and it seems Dream's future forecast is looking pretty gloomy. His impact is only getting weaker every single day, and it was set into motion by his initial face reveal. We've already talked about why it was a bad decision.
He should never have did the face reveal. And I'm going to also say this. Never get too stagnant doing one thing.
Yeah.
Don't become a one-trick pony. Because especially when coming down to gaming, because there's so many games out there. I understand you to master this game so much, but introduce other things, because then when you're only doing like he said, Minecraft, when you're only getting those viewers and those followers and those, to be completely honest, children views. Eventually, you're going to have to gravitate to another audience. You're going to have to pull in other people. So when you're doing multiple different things, whether even in the reaction world, you don't want to just stick with, we just doing comedy reaction or we just doing music reaction. You want people who, okay, you might introduce them to something new. You might get introduced to something new.
Have a variety of things under your belt.
Because when you just one-trick pony, everybody just only want to come to you for that one trick.
True.
And as soon as you get stuck with that, it's hard to get up out of it.
And then I think on top of him doing the reveal as well,
yeah, that reveal
really hurt him. I feel like even if he didn't do the reveal and he tried to transition to something else, just based off of how well he was doing Minecraft, people I feel like will still gravitate and follow you.
It's the mysteriousness, because a lot of people, when they saw that face, they were like, "Ugh, brother, ugh."
Yeah, the combination of doing the reveal and then things fading off, as far as the type of content you're doing, it's just kind of went down from there.
Didn't I hear they said he tried to go back to the mask?
I
think they said he tried to go back to the mask, but I was like, why? It's kind of
pointless.
Yeah, we know what you look like.
You
can't do that now. You got to keep your face out there.
But to give a quick recap, it destroyed all his mystery. Before showing his face to the world, videos teasing his reveal gained over 50 million views, also making him the most replayed segment of the 2020 Rewind, purely because his identity was hidden. Dream's anonymity also made him sit inside consistently grinding videos.
I can count on one hand the number of times I left the house between the end of 2019 to when I face reveal.
Believing the face reveal would make him more social, while expanding his presence through collabs with others.
I will make more IRL content as well, where I'm with me and my friends and we do things.
Dream did successfully become more social, but this didn't translate to the growth he might have wanted. His only 4 Minecraft videos posted after showing his face have averaged 6.95 million views each, which is 85% less than the 4 videos from before his face reveal, which averaged 46 million views each. Now, perhaps his post-face reveal videos simply weren't as good, but they definitely didn't have the same feeling as those posted beforehand. It was like there was nothing to look forward to anymore. The story had been completed and it wasn't worth paying attention. I completely forgot about Dream after the face reveal. Never realized how big not showing his face played into his identity/brand. The anonymous Dream smiley face was used for music merch and his character, which was completely destroyed as soon as he showed his face. I think one of the reasons he became popular in the first place and developed the fan base that he did was due to his anonymity and especially his mask. People like the ones who seem to be obsessed with Dream easily pour their hearts into someone who they may know nothing about, as the mask makes it easier to project whoever they want Dream to be onto his character. Now that he's taken that away, the fans are no longer fantasizing about the unknown aspects of Dream and don't really care about him anymore, backed up by a PC Gamer article which added, the illusion of him being a supermodel, unusual, or perhaps a god amongst men is gone. He really is just a guy you'd see on the street.
And that's the thing, a lot of people, because it was the mysterious mystique of it. A lot of, like, you might have girls who's like, oh, I really wonder who this guy is. He's probably like the dream guy I always thought he'll be. Then some guys are like, who is this cool? Because a lot of people who play Minecraft that I was familiar with people like my nephew of that age group, a lot of young people, and they look and want that mysterious mystiqueness of, oh, he's so cool, bro. I really wonder what he looks like. And then now you look at it like,
and it also, like, say for instance, like, I don't know what someone looks like. I know what they sound like, and so I'm like visualizing this picture in my head of what you look like, and then when you show me your face, or when I see your face,
matched nothing to what I'm looking like.
Nothing like that. I'm disappointed. I'm like. Especially if you're not like either, you know, like as far as like a girl, if you don't look better than what I imagined, then I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's a letdown.
Yeah, so, and then I get why I wanted to do more, but you could have did that and still had the mask. You took photos like, hey, don't take photos of me and anything. Like, I don't want to be captured without the mask. Like, you've done it this long
with being mysterious. Like, and then you built this whole brand around it.
You still can network without being labeled as the guy with the mask. You could have just been like, hey, famous YouTuber, y'all wouldn't guess who this is. And nobody had to know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he wanted more popularity too, without the mask. Because you got to think about it. Do I get as much push or industry support, basically fake friends, if people don't know me outside the mask? Because then they only want to interact with me because of the mask.
I do have a question because I don't know much about him. With him, like, doing the music and stuff like that. I'm not a question for you. I'm just putting it out there. Like, with him, like, doing the music. Were you doing the music beforehand, before you did the reveal?
Yeah. That would seem like.
But I'm like, how were you doing it? Like, were you going under another name? Were you, like, showing up with the mask? Like, how were you?
I say this, not knowing, but typically how YouTubers do. Just attaching the music along with their YouTube, because a lot of YouTubers try to also push the music.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, when he went to events and stuff, like, actually going out in public.
He definitely, that's one thing he said he was trying to do. He did the face reveal so that he
could
start going out in public and going to events, and people would know who he is because of the face reveal.
Okay, got it, yeah.
Perhaps a god amongst men is gone. He really is just a guy you'd see on the street. Even the intended benefit, becoming more social, negatively impacted the quality of the videos.
I went from never leaving my house to being able to leave my house. Yeah. And so what do you think happened? I was less active. I posted not as much. I didn't, when I did, I didn't practice Minecraft as much. So I wasn't as good at the game. I stopped uploading. I stopped doing stuff because I was like, oh my God, I'm able to actually go and do things now.
Not to mention he's only uploaded one real life collab, which has since been deleted completely. The video vlogged his appearance in Mr. Beast's Antarctica video, for which he was criticized pretty heavily.
I watched Mr. Beast's video about Antarctica, and I noticed that Dream was in it, and he was extremely boring.
And with the face reveal downsides being heavy.
Bro, we watched that video. Didn't even pay it.
He was in that video?
Bro, then...
We reacted to it, we just watched it on our own. Is that the one?
When Mr. Beast went to Antarctica, him and Challenge, when they hiked up and all that. Didn't recognize him.
Me personally, I'm not going to recognize him.
He doesn't have like that recognizable face. He has that very much so floating in the crowd look.
Not even that for me.
I'm saying just a look.
No, I get what you're saying. But for me, I'm saying I wouldn't recognize him anyway because I don't really know. Him. Like, even when you had introduced the video, I was like, Dream, who's Dream? In my head, I didn't even know who Dream was because I remember the reveal. We did the reveal.
Me, Kanye did the little spoof.
And then after that, I never seen him again. Like, I don't follow him or anything.
I'm gonna have to go back and look at that video because I do not remember him in it. You remember they dug the tunnel?
I do.
I remember
all of that. No one ever said a name or Like, I didn't... Was he talking? Did he talk?
But like dude said, he really wasn't that interesting.
I'm gonna have to go see for myself.
He wasn't that interesting, so he didn't...
Because I also feel like sometimes when you know someone is like in like say for instance a video with everything that's going on like behind him, like you're looking for things to kind of like pick and like. So I don't know.
Want me to tell you, he would have stood out more if he had the mask. People were like, "Oh, that's Dream."
I
like,
feel you.
Who is this guy? He's in Mr. Beast's video.
Yeah.
Opposed to now, even though your face reveal, he doesn't have.
It's just kind of like he's just another person face in the crowd.
Yeah,
you know,
he really has another face type of personality.
I feel you.
Heavily.
I watched Mr. Beast's video about Antarctica, and I noticed that Dream was in it, and he was extremely boring.
And with the face reveal downsides being heavier than the upsides, Dream stated this.
I'm glad that I did it, but also there's many times where I was like, is this worth it? I don't know.
Clearly regretting his choice to take off the mask, he'd upload a new video titled Buy from Dream, admitting to a loss in viewership.
Ever since you took this stupid mask off, you've fallen off. You're irrelevant, you have no money, no views, you're trash.
While writing below the video that he was returning to anonymity. I will slowly be deleting all pictures of me online and going back to just being a gamer in a mask. I'll be walking it back. I will be getting rid of everything other than my new mask. He'd stick to his word by deleting the original face reveal and doing an entire podcast wearing his see-through mask. Also
it's pointless now, bro. Like, you know how many reactions
like people
reacted
like,
to it.
You know,
me Kenyon that had spoofs about it. It got gone and got too wild before.
Yeah.
No, it's too late.
Heavily implying at VidCon he was trying to reignite his original success.
People asked about, me putting the mask back on and had asked me, a big question about why. The biggest reason is what it meant before, I think, is really important, and bringing it back is important for that.
He further added that the mask symbolized this.
It's always something that's going to symbolize to me, like, anyone can do anything.
Yet it also symbolized the good old days and Dream's popularity peaked despite claiming it hadn't happened.
I don't feel like I've peaked on YouTube.
Putting the mask back on was therefore met with criticism.
I'm guessing most likely he saw the view count dip and he was like, oh, okay, this isn't really working out, so I'm gonna go back, do what made me popular.
Dream putting the mask back on is the most hilarious and the most depressing thing at the same time. Others believe the announcement was very clearly satirical / a promo for his music, which doesn't look any more promising than the future of his YouTube. He posted his first song called Road Trip in 2021, which was followed by another 2 singles called Mask and Change My Clothes, all of which have only 1 star on Rate Your Music. 0% racism, 0% money, 0% sex, 100% garbage. No auto-tune, no mixing, just straight ass. This is a perfect example of the fact that just because you're famous doesn't mean you should make a song. Dream would therefore take a break to study the music industry.
But I did look into, like singing and production and writing.
Cause right now, do y'all like? It's a gimmicky thing that's going around, especially with the creator community or influencer community. Is soon as you have some type of fan base, they tell you, "Hey, do music."
Yeah.
Like basically go into a whole new realm. And most of them that does do music, it's trash. The average person that's a social media or it's any type of influencer, most music is trash because they have no passion behind it. Mm-hmm. Very few have talent. But like honestly, look like whoever your favorite creator is that actually branched off from doing whether it's skit comedy, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, or whatever, look at them and like really follow them and listen to them. They have interviews out here where they talk about them merging over into the music industry, and they will all tell you they only are doing it simply for monetary gain. It has nothing to do with passion. It has nothing to do with, it's only to manipulate y'all because they have a fan base and their fan base is going to check for the music. They're going to overhype it and they're going to sell some money. And they're going to have ownership of the music. So whether it's be licensed to anything, somebody want to do anything with it, people react to it, whatever, it's all a money grab. There's no true thought part. And to be honest, even with him, it feels like a money grab because it's still back behind the mask. At this point, you putting the mask back on is not going to benefit the career because you're still doing interviews with the mask off. The mask and the brand beside it is ruined.
Yeah.
Like the marshmallow. that was like, if you pay attention to anybody, once you have this mask, once you wear the mask, you have to continue to wear the mask. You can never take it off.
Yeah.
As soon as you get notoriety of it, you are, unless you're just way like that much talented.
Yeah.
Like if you got it, you got the looks, you got the image and everything behind it, you can remove the mask and it still work for you.
Yeah.
Like Marshmello, you had him, he's recognized because of the mask. Even when I was DJing, I was like, should I go down the EDM world? I paid attention. It was this dude, he had a rat head on. I was like, bro, that's a gimmick. I cannot remember. So, hey, if you follow EDM and stuff like that, let me know who that was in the comments. But I was like, bro, that is so dope to have this big old rat mask on. I was like, because it's a mysteriousness, it's a character. People can automatically, especially if you're good, they're gonna automatically, yo, you gotta get this dude to rock the mask.
Yeah.
It makes you stand out. The mask allowed him to stand out. He took it off, you no longer stand out.
Blend.
And then you do see the numbers have fallen as far as viewership, but not just viewership. If the viewership drops, money drops. And it went from, okay, because you could have rebuilt your viewership back up by removing the mask. You could have just said, hey, I lose the people that really wasn't here for me, that was just here for the mask, but I'm still getting millions of views for the people who are here for me.
Yeah.
Now let me go out here and grab some more people who are here for me. But it's more about the money, so you was like, hey, let me put this back on.
Music industry.
But I did look into, like singing and production and writing and how things work in the industry.
Although it's hard to gauge how truthful this even is, given most of his music is made by other people. Dream had referenced working with producers,
work with some awesome professional producers and stuff that can make the sound really awesome.
And being helped by writers.
Usually there's another writer there and you're bouncing back and forth.
Making you wonder what part he's even doing.
You have to be able to sing. You have to be a good storyteller. You have to you play things right. And
was Dream saying you have to be able to sing because this is all he's doing? You'd hope not, given it's been heavily criticized.
The singing is just not good and covered up with tons of reverb and touch-ups where it just doesn't sound like human at this point.
Although it seems to be pretty close to true. For example, Mask was both written and produced by Banrisk and Perish Beats, while the other two singles were also produced and written by others. At least Dream clearly controls the music videos, although this only added another layer of awful.
It doesn't, when it comes down to the music industry, it doesn't matter who writes and produces. Like that's not like it's plenty of artists who just because they have the talent of singing, they don't come up with the lyrics. If that was the case, there wouldn't be writers in the industry, songwriters. There wouldn't be producers if that's like you had to have all the talent. You have to at least have the talent to sing. I'm gonna go check out, see if he can actually sing or whatever, what type of music. If he actually had that talent, if he has that talent, put you some producers around, put you some songwriters around, you come out with a hit. I'm like, especially when I'll say this, every music genre in the world besides hip hop, there's no problem with you having a songwriter. It's only frowned upon in hip hop because it's supposed to be based off the roots of your own story being told. So you're telling your experience and your story. Outside of that, country music, country music, R&B, pop, soul, anything R&B, any type of music genre outside of that, you can go out here and just, you're a performer. Just go out here and perform. There's nothing wrong with it, right?
Yeah, true.
In 2023, Dream released another 7 songs, 2 of which came with music videos, including one for the song Everest. Rather than doing something cool that would separate him from his YouTube channel, Dream put his mask on, got his 2 Minecraft friends and danced with a bunch of girls, who weren't hired models but rather various Twitch streamers. Opening the door to a creeper just felt peak permanently online, and the rest of the songs weren't any less cringe. All 7 made up the EP To Whoever Wants to Hear, which received 0.9 out of 5 stars on Rate Your Music, and a not good rating by Anthony Fantano, who called it inauthentic.
Nothing on this EP sounds specific to Dream. It's more like a copy of a copy of a copy, watered down version of a watered down version.
Ironically, Dream had acknowledged the need for authenticity.
And it has to be genuine. You have to actually love to do it and want to do it because people can hear the emotion, you can feel the emotion, you can know if someone's if it's a cash grab.
Adding that he wasn't just using his YouTube fame to give him a boost in music.
A big
big question I get asked is like, aren't you just like another like YouTuber or something that's trying to just use their fame to easily get into music or get free streams or something? And I'm like, well, I don't think of it like that.
Then why are you using all of your old YouTube branding as a base for your music videos? Why don't any YouTube musicians mirror the success of Joji and renounce their YouTube career completely? Well, it's
and that's the part. That's the part I feel like you really. That's when people will take you serious in the music industry. If you're gonna do music and be in the music industry, and you want to be taken 100% serious, you have to throw your camera away. You have to throw that channel away, throw that YouTube career out of and say, hey, I only want to be looked at as a
music artist.
You got to go full-fledged into it. There's plenty of YouTubers out here who they would not get rid of their YouTube channels.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that's the basis of their income. No matter how much they try to flex and say I get so much. Though, like, if you want me to really take you serious as an artist, throw that away.
If that's what you really want to do.
Quit riding off the base. Even those who might not make like actual physical YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And they like actually doing like being a YouTuber, but it's also people who their only platform that they're actually being viewed and listened to as a music artist is their YouTube channel. There's plenty of them. Like outside of YouTube, they get no radio play. They don't get no push anywhere else. They can go on YouTube and get millions and millions of views on a video. But outside of that, I look at you as a YouTube artist. Because that's the only platform you know how to crack. And it's because you studied that platform.
Yeah.
You learned the platform, but you haven't studied the business. You have to learn the music business. And I commend this guy. He you know what I'm saying?
Oh, him?
Yeah, well, if what Sonny is saying is true, like literally strip the YouTube away.
I can't remember what he said his name was, but yeah.
But yeah, strip the YouTube away from him and want to be taken serious as an artist. You got to strip that away. You gotta. I'm not gonna rely on that. Sound like it's raining. My bad.
Mirror the success of Joji and renounce their YouTube career completely. Well, it's because it feels safer to do both simultaneously, and Dream is definitely no exception to this.
I was a YouTuber first, I'll always be a YouTuber, and anytime I can try and mix the two, I will. I feel like I can definitely do both. I'm a YouTuber, and I also am a musician.
His kind of half commitment to each is making both careers fail, yet he'd still recently made the claim that he was going to top his manhunts.
Recent ideas and stuff that I've been working on, I'm like, okay, I got this. This next one is big news.
It's hard to see exactly how this will happen with his half-baked commitment, which even on its own is making fans resent him. Uploading every 3 to 4 months is honestly a joke. What happened to consistently uploading? What does this man even do? I just can't respect such an inconsistent and slow upload schedule. I know stuff like Manhunt takes time, but I find it hard to believe that it takes a third of a year. My respect for Dream has just been going down. Feels like he doesn't take YT seriously. I know, quality over quantity, but the quality/quantity rate is still pretty low. This therefore created even more irony.
If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna put my all into it. I'm gonna put my whole heart, I'm gonna put my whole brain, all my time.
And if this were true, his fans wouldn't be asking this.
Why did Dream quit Minecraft? I didn't quit Minecraft.
Exactly what Dream's been doing is a pretty damn good question. He hasn't posted music in 9 months, on Instagram in 6 months, or to YouTube in 4 months, and if you're not working on content every single day, you're going to atrophy and there's no way around it. Well, it likely has something to do with the cancellation of George Not Found. On the 9th of March 2024, Twitch streamer Katie Bugs took to her stream to state the following.
Last year, at the beginning of summer, I was assaulted by a significantly older and popular content creator.
Twitter quickly discovered she was talking about George Not Found, who preemptively tweeted, "I've never and would never break someone's sexual boundaries or assault anyone," before uploading a video titled addressing a very serious allegation.
This is my side of the story of the 2 times that I ever interacted with Katie Bugs in real life.
George spent 25 minutes offering his side of the story, which was met with
Hold on, he's an adult. She said she's a minor, right?
She said, I took it as if she was a minor because she said very old, much older or something like that. Yeah. But I don't know how old she actually is.
If they ain't 18, boundaries. I ain't even gonna be talking to you. I don't want nothing to be manipulated and looked at boundaries. Thank you for being a supporter, but I can't be conversing with you, man. I do apologize, but you gotta keep it pushing.
The 10-page document response by Katie. As a result, George folded, tweeting, "Since reading Katie's newest post, my perspective on that night and my overall conclusion has massively changed, as she introduced new information that I was not aware of at all before. I have much more I will say, but for now, Katie, I am sorry. I am so sorry. I really hope you can hear my words and try to understand that I did not have any bad intentions before uploading another."
If you didn't do anything, why are we apologizing?
And
I'm not apologizing for nothing I have done. If I know for a fact I haven't done anything, I'm not apologizing. I don't care what you said. There's nothing for me to be sorry about.
He said she brought new information.
Yeah.
So are you trying to say that you were
sorry.
are you trying to say that you probably were like under some type of influence and you don't remember anything that you did, or what? I'm confused.
That's weird, bro.
I am confused. I would like to know.
These folks be having weird behaviors,
I don't keep up with a lot of stuff.
I don't either.
Video response expanding the drama further.
I made a response and then she made a follow-up response. This is my response to her follow-up.
Exactly who was in the wrong has been heavily debated, yet the important question for this video is whose side was Dream on. Dream initially supported George by writing, "Based on hearing both recounts of stories, being there myself and talking to everyone that was there afterwards, George's recounting of events is much closer to what actually took place. Yet after George apologized, Dream changed his tune by taking the opposite side."
I'm sorry, Katie. I'm sorry for in any way whatsoever that I contributed to your pain.
The obvious problem with the drama is that Dream and George make every video together.
I'd love to thank George Not Found and Sapnap, my best friends. We were friends before YouTubers, and we always will be.
With George's weakened reputation adding yet another hurdle to Dream's ability to make a successful comeback. Additionally, Dream has had to debunk his own list of false allegations, which he cited as a reason he isn't uploading as often.
As you guys have probably noticed, I took a long break from YouTube, and since the face reveal, I've hardly really uploaded. And I've really focused on other things and separated myself from a lot of the stuff I was doing before. You may think that this was due to the hate from the face reveal or for other reasons, but really there was something else that happened right after the face reveal, and it really made me step back from what I was doing and have a lot less passion.
Minecraft YouTube in general just isn't what it used to be, and that's why Dream has nowhere else to go. His only two options are either 1, fully commit to a YouTube career playing a dying game with a dying audience, or 2, fully commit to a mediocre music career that no one will take seriously until the day he dies. Either way, his future isn't looking promising, and while I could be proven wrong, he probably won't be relevant in only 12 months' time.
He got other options. You always got options. How old is he? Branch off, start doing something else. But way before it's too late.
But for some people, they be like, well, it's already too late. But I do, because in my head, I was like, if you are a gamer, right, then do other things. Me personally, if I was like, I'm not going to put all of my eggs in this one basket and only do Minecraft. You know what I'm saying? I would have been branched off.
Now your growth might not be the same.
Maybe not. But that's okay. Yeah. It's okay to have that slow growth, that slow grind. That's fine. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's what people fail to realize. Sometimes, because people get so fixated in watching people's numbers.
Man.
Those who blow up fast come down faster. Those who have a slow grind building up a great reputation, a great support system that really support them, understands them, go to bat behind them because they respect the slow grind. Those, bro, they can be 500,000 subs and still make more money than people who with 50 million subs. They'll still have more support and love behind with those creators. It's not always a numbers game. And I wish people would stop looking at everything as a numbers game and just be like, hey, people really rock with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got some type of support, like no matter how many, you got people supporting you, some people that actually rocking with you. Appreciate those people. Like, it's not always, man, I just got 100,000, man. I need to be at 500,000. Yo, like, appreciate the 100,000 because you can have 0. You really have zero.
Honestly, it in this case, someone that has millions, I don't know how many or whatever, but like people can turn on you overnight.
And we've seen
because
it.
of like, you know what I'm saying?
You actually
like,
saw that in your peak of your numbers.
With him and a lot of other people. Like I'd rather just like do my thing, be happy with what I'm doing, like be passionate about it, be authentic with it. And it's gonna come when it's gonna come,
bro. You literally went from 70 million to 7 million. You still doing way better than a lot of people.
Yeah,
you still got 7 million people rocking with you.
But it's like I guess for a lot of people, since like piggybacking off what you said with like the numbers and stuff.
Yeah.
Say for instance, you're like with people looking in, you're on the high, you're on the up. Yeah. So as soon as like things start to take a dip, you done had a fell off. You're not as relevant anymore. You're not this. You're not that. But at the end of the day, if you're doing what you want to do and it makes you genuinely happy, who cares what the outsiders are saying?
And that's the perfect. Who cares?
But
you shouldn't care. They care more than you care because they rather bring it up before you do.
Yeah.
So, hey man, y'all spam us up in the comments, man. Let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comment section down below. But until next time, man, y'all know how it go. I do go by the name DJ and Kid This Is.
Sierra Coast.
We are.
Kid This Is.
We are.
No time to kick it, got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me.